Hello everybody and welcome back. On this episode we're going to set up a pickup from your quote. So the first thing we're going to do is go back to the web browser. Go to www.moreu.com. Click on customer login. By this time hopefully you have a username and login. If you don't, please hit the register button and we'll set you right up there. In the last episode, we set up a quote for a core site project in Massachusetts. So we're going to view the quote, take a look at it. Now we can refresh the quote because pricing does change all the time in the metal markets. You have to basically make sure that your price is up to the latest market value. So in this case, we're going to hit the refresh quote button. And since the price hasn't changed any, the quote remains the same. So now you can schedule the pickup. Click schedule pickup. And now two options are available to you. The first is you will be able to, if you have your own trucks, you can schedule your own trucks and you can request the date and the time that you would like to arrive at the destination. Or if you'd like, you can get the system to prepare you a competitive auction or quotes from different shippers. So in this particular example, we're going to do that. So here you can see a bunch of different selections. We can add any shipping company that you like. If you have your preferences, that's great. We'll add them right into this screen. But you can basically click on all the vendors that you would like to try on these projects or have quote on these projects. And once you click the continue button, quotes will automatically go out to each one of those vendors to say, hey, here's an opportunity. Do you want to try to put together a quotation on it? And if so, let's see what your price is. So we're going to go through that process real quickly. Right now I have all of these vendors set to come to me, but this will give you an example of what the emails would look like being received by not only the shipper, but also as the destination receives the request, they can then decide whether or not they want to accept it or they want to offer another time because they can't do it at the time requested initially. So anyway, we're going to hit continue. So what you see here is there's 6 quotes that came through. The first quote that came through was basically to update the quote like we talked about. And then the rest of the quotes is I have right now set up with a primary and secondary email address for each shipper. So since we had 3 shippers that we selected, you're going to see a total of 6 emails. So in this particular case, we're going to go scroll down. This is the email that a shipper would get. They would basically take a look at the request for the shipping bid. They would see the details about the project, how big it is, the origin. They would review requirements for the project, see what the load is. They would see what the budgeted amount of trucks that were required and how we would like the trucks loaded. They'll see the pickup location, and they'll see the final destination. They can then make the decision if they would like to quote on the job or not quote on the job. In this case, we're going to say they're going to quote on, and they're going to give a bid, and they'll put a bid in of, say, $2,200. Submit response. And then when that happens, the customer will receive, hey, a shipping bid's in. They can review the bids. And they can either accept the bids or wait for other bids to still come in from the other shippers. So we're going to put in the other bids real quick from those other shippers. And that would be this one. And we'll put this one in as, say, $2,100. Submit. Oh. There we go. We'll try this. Maybe this is the one I want. Okay, so here's the quotes. All the quotes have come in. In this particular case, all the quotes the exact same price. So we're just going to go with the people that we know the best. In this case, we're just going to nails and ship in bids. And here they are. Request for battery, confirm battery delivery. This is going to the destination. The destination is basically verifying if that appointment time is available. They'll submit a response, say yes or no. And at that point in time, everything's set to go. Okay, the last step in the process is you can then click on Recycle Quotes, and you can see the CoreSites quote in there now. You can view the quote, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see the original quote with the baseline budget provided on the freight. And then if you want to check out and you're happy with everything, it will then not only give you the amount for the updated freight price based off of the freight auction that you awarded to the lowest bidder or whoever you preferred in this case, because all the prices were the same, but it also shows you what the total recycle value is worth. And then you can also take a look if you want to try to change the battery out. We offer recommendations on the replacement of the battery as well as additional services. So this will help you if you're looking for a replacement for that battery. These are the locations where you would find that. So in this case, we're just going to check out. If you are a customer that we know about, you are going to be put on a deferred billing plan, which means you don't have to pay for freight up front. Unfortunately, if we don't know you, you would have to pay for freight up front, and then we'll send you a check for the final material credit as it's received at the smelter. And submit the order. And that's it. When you submit the order, you then can see the copy of the bill of lading. And there's the bill of lading. You also receive an order email. And here you also would be able to take a look at the documents, as well as there's a bill of lading attached for you. So we hope you like it. Give it a try. And if you have any questions, give me a call. My number direct is 610-952-6067. Thanks again.